Hey everyone, welcome back to Retro Magazines and Patterns. My name is Sophie, and today I have an issue of Magic Crochet from June of 1985. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what they have. Magic Crochet always has a bunch of things in there for us, so I'm excited to see. Okay, so right in the contents, we can see there are going to be just a bunch of things in here. So here looks to be a nice filet crochet table mat. I wouldn't say this is a placemat. It doesn't look quite big enough to be that. Actually, it looks like it might just be an oversized placemat. I don't know. Table mat, we'll call it that. And here, right off, oh, nope, not right off the bat. First, we're going here. So this is the tea roses. And it does say that the size is 18 inches by 28 inches. So that's a nice size. But then we're getting into the crochet basics right off the bat. That's what I was going to say before. So they really are going to go over how to follow the diagrams, gauging, about the hooks and yarn. And then we have all of these stitches here. I say this pretty much in every video I make, but I like to make sure that you guys get a good look at the stitch guide for each issue, because with vintage patterns, sometimes you may see some of these stitches change a little bit from over the years. So if you do decide to work one of the patterns that are in here and you kind of have a question about, something, or something's not quite working upright, it's good to be able to go back and see, like, wait, maybe I'm doing something different, than they would do back in 1985, for example. And even here, it looks like they are teaching you how to do a magic circle, magic ring, because I know that back in the day, a lot of times it was just chaining two and working into the second loop or the second stitch. So that's kind of nice to see as well. Okay, let's see. These pages are sticking together, so I apologize if I'm flipping forward here. But there are a lot of fun things in here. A lot of times Magic Crochet is just chock full of doilies, and I expect we'll find some. I mean, essentially, I don't think this is much more than that, but just a couple added details. But it's nice to see that there's just like a lot of fun things in this one. So this is a cute little flower basket. It looks like you're going to be doing a doily and then kind of starching it and adding this cute little ribbon woven handle there. So I like that. If you've watched any of my videos, I'm sure you always hear me point out the woven ribbon detail. I love that. Here we have a pattern for a trinket box, which we saw come up in the beginning when the pages were stuck together. But here are the little boxes and baskets. This little hat is so cute. So let's see. We have a four-corner box, which is this guy. We saw the trinket box over on the previous page. This is so cute. Is it like a sachet or a little pouch? I really like that. And it looks like the rosebud is made with felt. Tiny basket and mini hat. It's just a mini hat. I really like it though. I might even give that a go. I like that. Of course, it has a little woven ribbon. So here is the lace medallion centerpiece. So we see a little tip of that up there. It does look like it has some really lovely pineapple detailing on the edges there. Oh, what have we here? Okay, so that was what we saw on the previous page. Here is a needlework carry-all. Look at that. How pretty is that? What a way to look like the crocheting granny wannabe that we all are, even when you're going to the gym. I like that a lot. That would be really pretty in some pastel colors too, not just white, but like a peach or a lavender or something. I like that. I have to give that a second look. I know you guys hear me say that about everything, right? So here is some needlework. That's really cute. It's got the little edging here for her collar, her hair done all nice. Looks a little frame here. Portrait of a lady. It says it works up to 4 3/4 inches by 5 7/8 inches. So that's a nice little piece. That'd be a pretty gift. I like the little velvet ribbon there on the top. And here's another little embroidered picture. How cute is that? Little girl with balloons and pigtails. Funny story, when I was a little girl, I actually used to call pigtails Punky Brewsters. I did not know they were called pigtails. I thought because Punky Brewster wore them that that's what they were called. So, little tidbit about me. See, here's a pretty little lampshade. That's something that I've been seeing a lot as I've been flipping through some of these older magazines are crocheted lampshades. I really like that idea. I have a small lamp. It's like a resin lamp. It has a armchair with a bunch of cats all over it. It's really cute. I should insert a picture so you guys can see it. But it needs a better lampshade, and I think that would be such a cute way to just fix the issue. So I might, I don't know that this is the one that I would choose. I don't know. I think I might need something a little smaller, but I do like the idea of a crocheted lampshade. Here we have the Rosy View window curtain, which looks to just be a filet crochet panel with some roses, but that's really lovely. That also looks like it would be a really cool way to cover up some windows if you have one of those front doors with those side panel windows on it. That would be a really pretty way to cover that as well. It says that it measures about 15 and 3/4 inches wide and about 42 and a half inches long. So if that's like if you're looking for a space to just kind of like zhuzh up a bit, this would be a neat thing to do. Oh, here we have another lampshade. This is a tulip lampshade. So that's really lovely. I like the shape on that. I think honestly there's going to be some wire work in there to get it to hold like that. But that's a pretty, I like that shape. It's not a common shape that we're used to seeing. Now, here is a doily, and I think if this doily had been pictured in white or cream, may have gone maybe unnoticed, but in this really pretty, pastel colorway, that just looks really nice. It just reminds us that doilies can be really fun. We just need to use our imagination with colors sometimes. Okay, and here's, now I just said all of that. Now we have a plain white doily, but it is pretty. This looks real simple. It's delicate. Does anybody enjoy seeing the little staging pieces that they photograph with? I do. Like I like that lamp. I think that's neat. I'm picky with lamps too. Here is another doily. This is the passion flower doily. And I like this kind of like closed in check in there. That's nice. Oh, these are really nice coasters, a set of colorful coasters. That is a pretty pattern. You see a lot of coasters for crochet. They're a little bit thicker, I think, with a thicker thread. I like this. That's really nice. The colors are really good on that too. And it looks like we're going to be seeing the royal tray mat as well for serving trays. And there it is right there. And that's really pretty. This one says that's the pine cone tablecloth. This mat measures 11 and 3/4 inches by 18 inches. So that's a decent size for, I think, a serving tray. That should work up really nice for just your average serving tray. Here we have the pine cone tablecloth. So you can see all of those. I thought they were pineapples. I don't really know the difference. I mean, obviously there's going to be small differences, but it looks similar to a pineapple motif. But here it is here. That's actually very lovely. I like this idea when they layer it, over a solid color. But that really shows off all the work. You got the bright lemony colors there. And that's just a pretty square doily centerpiece, it says. It's delicate. That would make a nice accent piece anywhere, really. I like this one. The white aster. Visions of the Gilded Age popping into my head as I read that. That's another great show that I like to watch while I work is The Gilded Age. I think it's HBO or Max. Now it's called Max, but I love that show. Let me know in the comments if you guys watch that show because I'm so excited for the third season, but I don't think it's coming until this fall, which is disappointing to say the least. So I'm still waiting for the last season of Stranger Things. Here we are, 2.5 years later. Here we have Dogwood Runner. So we have this is really neat. I like this with all this open looking kind of like scroll work almost. This looks like it would definitely be a challenge, but really pretty. And I say challenge, but just in the sense that you'd have to get it started. But once you get going, I mean, you're going to be able to finish that whole thing with just moving in a pattern. Okay, here we have a striped Afghan. This is going to be quick. This is the whole pattern here. It's just changing colors, really. Oh, basket trimmings. Look how pretty. And I'm not going to forget to mention this lovely satin ribbon woven throughout. So pretty. You got the little coverlet in there with the ruffle and the ruffle on the outside. Tots crochet in filet. Oh, isn't that a lovely summer dress for a little baby? That is really lovely. And those booties, those are so cute. And I think those might even be heart buttons. Those are gorgeous. We have a girl's lace collar cardigan. How pretty is that? I like the contrast of the collar to the rest of the cardigan. And this like seersucker dress matches. Very nice. I'd like to know if there's anybody that watches that really enjoys working baby clothes, toddler clothes. I love looking at the patterns, but I really don't make a lot of children's clothing. Oh, that's gorgeous. But see, I come across these and I think, oh, if I had one that was this age, I'd make it. And I probably wouldn't because they grow so fast. But that is a very pretty little dress right there. And here we have the V-neck pullover. It says for a boy, so it is going to show you how to do this nice V-neck there. And that's a nice sweater too. The cuffs, the ribbing is really nice on that. Looks very finished very well. Okay, so here's for some of the ladies. Here is a beautiful shawl. Look at that. I mean, you see it here, but when you see it on her, I think this is really impressive. It really gives a lovely cutout effect. That's very pretty. And this one, this is the blue shawl. This is the violet shawl. They don't show off the pattern quite as well in this image, I don't think, but I think you're looking at probably something similar to this with that. But this is really pretty. I actually need to make myself a shawl. We did move to I guess you could say we live kind of on top of a mountain in West Virginia, and it gets really cold up here. Really cold. And I just need something I could like wrap around my shoulders. And I have yet to make a shawl. I have never done it. I need to do that. So this is the pull with full sleeves. I guess a pull on with full sleeves. And this is actually kind of interesting. I like this um open, I guess, what lace work, eyelet work on the neckline and on the sleeves. So you're working, it looks like maybe a double crochet for the body of the sweater, but then you get to put this interesting little piece here, which just gives the sweater some interest and really is going to allow you to say, I made it myself when somebody's like, oh, I like that. That's interesting. Here is a little red dress, and she has the matching pantyhose. I don't even know if you could find red pantyhose that easily nowadays, but this is a pretty dress. If you look closely, you'll see the little, I guess it's kind of pleated, and it has these eyelet little openings on it. That's really lovely. Let's see. Yeah, that's all crochet, fashion crochet. Sometimes I forget which magazine I'm in. And so this one does not have knitting in it. Okay, so here we have Miss Monkey walking her puppy and a cute little pig. So I really like making toys and plush and amigurumi. So this was a pattern that I was interested in taking a look at. So here they are right here. And that's supposed to be the little pig, I think. Miss Monkey. No, that's the puppy. Sorry. Miss Monkey walking her puppy and a cute little pig. So this is Miss Monkey, little puppy, and the cute little pig. And this little pig's outfit is really cute. Um, it looks like what's the little blue boy painting, the famous painting, kind of like that. I don't generally use felt in my amigurumi as detailing, but I really like the way, and it's not because I don't like it, I just usually embroider on the little details, but I do like the way that that looks. I think it's really adds something to it. Even down here on the puppy, I might work these guys up. It's not that I'm not a fan of Miss Monkey, but I like the little cute piggy. And I only have time to make so many things. So I might work those up. This little puppy I might work up. I've been playing with the idea of maybe doing a small amigurumi tutorial if anybody's interested in seeing how I make them. And this might be a good one to do. If you're interested in that, let me know, because I would love to share my love of amigurumi and plush and toys with you guys as well. Here we have some cute little sachets, 2-pin cushions. Looks like they're just simple cross stitch. And it's giving you the colors down here that you can choose from, the cute little pattern. I'm going to assume that there is a graph. Yeah. Oh, look, that's really lovely too. So we have graphs over here for that. Okay, so here are some pom-pons. They're called pom-pons here, but this is a craft I don't think I've seen necessarily go away. It ebbs and flows in its popularity. When I was a kid, I remember making chicks. I made a ton of pom-pom chicks when I was a kid. These are cute. If you look carefully, you'll see little cylindrical beads glued to this guy, give him a little bit of a shimmer. They use some accents of felt in there. These are just really sweet. I like this caterpillar in the different colors. There are a ton of really fun pom-pom craft ideas on Pinterest as well, if that's something that you're interested in. And this is, you can be a total beginner to make these. These are not as difficult as you might think. So if you're interested in that, I would check those out. Check them out here, check them out on Pinterest. Here are some, making sure I'm on the right page, I am, ragtime rugs. So it's giving you some ideas on how to weave rugs. What is this? To crochet. This has something to do. Is this coming up? I don't know what this is. Or that's to cut the pantyhose or stockings, I guess, to make these recycled ragtime rugs. Okay, fair enough. I enjoy a good recycle project. Oh, okay. And here are some projects to make like a really neat woven yarnscape, or I guess yarn paint, your favorite snapshot to create a permanent work of art. That is interesting. I like that. So yeah, basically it looks like you're using glue and cardboard to glue the yarn down. That's nice. I like that. I like they even did the shadow there. It's very neat. That'd make a neat gift for somebody. Take a picture that you like, make the gift for them that way. It'd be really unique. Okay, and they're giving you some instructions on how to make a doll. And we saw the doll in the beginning. I wasn't sure if that was going to be in here or not, but here it's showing you how to stitch her together and create the cute we've got all the pattern pieces here. Little Mary, 15-inch tall doll. So that's a good sized doll. There's the rest of her pieces here. Okay, and then we see what's coming up in one of the next issues. And there's Miss Mary on the back. So she's really cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like and consider subscribing. And let me know in the comments below if you plan on making anything or if you have any projects that you're excited to get into here soon, especially with spring coming. But until the next one, I hope you guys have a great day and you make lots of fun, cute, pretty little things. Bye.